Hi there. This morning we are headed to our self-storage facility in Lynette, Alabama. We are doing a long day trip. It's about 3.5 hours away. We have some projects and some things that we want to drop off at the facility, so we are going to take you along with us. Jermaine is upstairs right now getting ready, so let's check in on him and see what he's up to.
Hi guys, it's a little after 6 in the morning today, and we have a long day ahead of us. We are heading to a self-storage facility in Alabama. We're going to be installing some parking blocks. So we are going to take you on our journey, a day in the life of entrepreneurship, of real estate investor, and want you guys to kind of tag along with us this morning. It's not all glitz and glam. It's not all sipping pina coladas on the beach. As active investors, there's a lot of hard work that is put in and day out. So we're getting started. So we're going to take you on this journey with us. Okay, we are off now. Getting into the car, getting ready to leave. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I prefer the first leg, so I don't have to deal with Atlanta traffic at least.
Okay, so we are ready, and this should be a fun trip. It's only a day trip to the facility, so we're not staying overnight. So we'll be back. We'll be back around hopefully 5 to 6 o'clock today. So it's a long day ahead of us, but looks like we got to get some gas too. All right, so we'll continue. We'll show you guys what we'll be doing today. We had to take the back road because there's a lot of traffic heading to Atlanta. So now we're on the back roads here. I think we're about to get on the highway, hopefully soon. We'll see. So this is the par for the course driving through Atlanta. It's almost very difficult to time it. So it looks like we're about another 2 hours and 22 minutes. We've been on the road for a little over an hour and a half. It should take about 3.5 hours to get to the facility from our home, but we never bank on that. So.
Switch drivers. Jermaine's now taking the second half of the trip, and that allows me to do a little bit of work. I have my laptop because I have 3 phone interviews that I'm going to attempt to do here on the road since I'm looking for an assistant. So I'm hoping that one of these candidates will turn out well for that position. But we are still on track to heading to Lynette, and hopefully we'll be there soon.
Hey, we're finally here at the self-storage facility. It was about a 4.5 hour drive from our home to the facility. We finally made it. Faith she's in the car. She has an interview that she's doing as we're looking to hire a asset assistant manager for the company. And so she's doing that. And in the meantime, I'm going to follow up with some emails on my team on the land side of the business, see how they're doing, seeing if there's anything that they need my assistance for. And if not, then I'll go ahead and get started with checking out the vacant lot next door. And we will get started on trying to see how we're going to lay out the parking blocks. And I'll show you guys what we're going to do there.
facility and we're on the lot. We're gonna start installing our parking blocks. We plan on putting 5 out, so we'll have 2 large parking spots and 3 small parking spots. And so this is the second time we've done this, installing parking blocks on our lot. So it should go pretty smooth. So we'll see the final result here soon. We have placed the parking blocks roughly where we want them to be. We're not going to overcomplicate it since we have a lot of land that we're working with. At our last facility, to maximize the space, we angled the spots. This time we're just going to do straight spots so customers can just pull in and pull out, and we're going to keep it really simple this go round. We just finished placing the blocks where we want them to be. I'll show you how we have it set up right now. The next thing that we have to do is to nail in the stakes so that the parking blocks will stay in place. So we bought some little rubber mallets that we're going to use to nail the stakes and the parking blocks down into the gravel. It started to rain on us. The weather today, we weren't expecting a lot of rain, but we only had rain when we drove here. So we just started to nail in the stakes, and
it's been raining all day.
It has been. So we're just taking a quick break until this rain cloud passes over. It looks like it'll pass through pretty soon here.
And then once it passes through, we'll try to finish up and put the stakes in and put the reflector numbers on, and that'll pretty much be it.
That'll
for
tie
today.
up this project.
So hopefully we can get out of here quick enough so we can go eat Culver's.
Yes, that's our favorite on the road food, fast food place. So we always look forward to our Culver's stop, when we're on the way home.
Finishing up the last stakes in the parking blocks. We've been out here for an hour and a half. We did not know how tough this was going to be. As you can, Faith is finishing up. Alright, so we are finished completing the parking blocks. This was way more than we thought it was going to be. It took about 2 hours. We had to go get 2 more mallet hammers, and we end up breaking it right at the last parking block, and we had to use the remaining ones that we had, and it took an extra 30 minutes. So this task was a lot harder than what we thought, and now we're going to move on to trying to finish out the gate system and put on the new lock, and then finish wrapping up here. We talked to our store manager, and then we'll head back home, and Culver's is awaiting us on the road.
Yeah, I think it's well deserved after this project.
It is. All right, so this is our new locking system for our automatic gate that we are going to use moving forward. So a combination lock that still allows us to run the facility in a more automated fashion. And so this allows us, if somebody wanted to rent a parking spot without us being in the office, they can do that, and then we could give them the combination lock. And then all they have to do is, when they're finished exiting the gate, they'll just have to put the combination lock back on the gate.
We are finished.
We are heading back. It's a lot later than we wanted to be. It's 3:35. My watch has, and we're heading back home. So it should be hopefully another 4 hours. Hopefully the traffic's not too bad in Atlanta, but you just never can time Atlanta traffic. So
That's true. But we're looking forward to our Culver's stop. That'll be a nice treat on the way home. and it's sunny out now, so we won't have to worry about rain on the drive home probably.
Yeah,
so hopefully it's a better and shorter drive back home.
Oh, okay, we just made it back home. It was another 5-hour drive from the facility through Atlanta, and then a little bit of a detour because I took the wrong exit, so that increased our time here. But we did go to Culver's. We stopped by Culver's, so that was good, and it was delicious. But glad we were able to take you guys on this journey of a day in the life, of what we kind of go through on some of the monthly basis, and glad you guys were able to kind of check it out, and look forward to having more videos like this. And we're about to go and take a nice warm shower and get into bed and do this all over again. So signing off.